So Nick, it was a fairly quiet start to the year for you, but you must be particularly pleased to be hitting the scoreboard more so in the last 3 weeks.
It's been better. We've been playing better as a team, and I think up forward you're always a bit of a product of what happens up the ground. So when the team goes well, we get a lot of the reward, but it's often the work that the midfielders are doing and the defence are doing to move the ball in nicely into the forward line. And we've been a lot better in the past few weeks, building towards a few more wins. But yeah, it's been nice to get on the end of a few more.
And it was always going to take some time for you to get used to that number one forward spot. How do you feel like you're progressing in that position?
It did take a little while to get accustomed to it, but I think other players stepping up as well in the forward line. Cam's been really good in recent weeks. Garn's coming in there has been awesome, just as another target down there. So that's made defences think about us as a forward line a bit differently, and then that in turn sort of opens me up sometimes. So I think, yeah, it's taken me a while to adjust, but the better we can work together as a forward line, the easier it's going to be individually as well for everyone.
And you took 6 marks in the first 4 rounds, and in the last 3 games you've taken 16. Do you feel like things are really starting to click there for you?
A lot of it is our ball movement, and it's something we've been working on a lot. And all the forwards sort of relish when the ball comes in quickly and nicely on a lead. We've been lowering the eyes a lot more. We've got a lot more space to work in the forward line, which helps us all up there a lot more. And yeah, more marks are going to come from that, and the more possession gains we get in our forward half, the better we're going to go, and the results are going to come from that. So yeah, it's as a result of everyone else's work.
And you mentioned Cam Zerha earlier as well. You two are obviously quite close. Can you give us an insight into your relationship there, and how handy is it having him on field? You've got an uncanny way of finding each other with the ball.
It's awesome to be able to play with your best mate on the field, and being in the same line, yeah, is a bonus to that as well. I sort of, every now and then I'll get tunnel vision and just see Cam because he's a big presence on the ground as well. So yeah, it's unreal having him out there, and yeah, it just makes it more enjoyable. So I love playing with him and all the other boys up forward. We're a pretty tight-knit group up there as well.
And the midfield group as well, you mentioned being able to take so many marks is a testament to the ball movement of the team. How have you seen that improvement over the last few weeks in particular?
People have just been stepping up in there, running both ways. It really does start in the midfield, and Cunners has been huge, Jai's been unreal, LDU's stepped up in recent weeks as well. Probably since that Hawthorn game, he had a great game there, and then ever since then he hasn't looked back. And then we've got a couple coming back as well. It'd be good to have Jed back in there eventually. But yeah, if we can get that engine room in there going well, it's happy days for forwards usually.
There's a feeling that we're getting closer to that second win. What's the feeling among the group? Can you really feel that we are building to something a little bit more exciting?
We're just in games for a lot longer, and we want to be a really driven group. The wins are a product of just going about it the same way each week and being really consistent in the way we want to play. And we have put together good quarters, good halves. We just need that full 4-quarter effort, which is going to enable us to get that win. But certainly feel like we're right in amongst it, and a win should be around the corner.
Thanks, Nick.
Cheers.